That's a tough loss, especially considering how well we played in the first half. That was our best half of basketball of the year against a obviously talented team. And they had the 11-point lead at halftime, and let that dissipate was tough. I thought that they made big threes when they were making their comeback. They hit some big shots. A couple of them guarded. We fouled one time on a 3-pointer. And they got to the line 24 times, and we were 6 for 13. 6 of their 13 baskets in the second half were threes. I thought Dunbar gave him really good minutes off the bench because he hit 2 big ones. And I thought, to start the second half, we got a little more stagnant offensively. I thought we had the 13-point lead with the ball. We took a guarded shot in the corner instead of understanding how to, in transition, how to build on a lead and a little just be a little bit more patient. But credit Auburn; they're very, very good. I mean, there's a reason why they're 16-1, and they did the same kind of situation against Tennessee. They were down 14 in the first half of that game, and I can't remember the halftime score, but they end up winning that game too. They're good. Brown was spectacular. Brown is a really good player. Questions?
Hey, Ben, today so that you guys again came out sort of nonchalant in the second half. Would you agree with that?
Who said that?
Derek?
Yeah, I didn't. I certainly hope not. Maybe it felt like that to him, but our defense was the best we played all year. They shot 26% the first half. It's a leading, scoring team in the conference. Yeah, I certainly hope not, but yeah, I don't. I'll study the film.
Coach Howland, what did you tell your team after the game? What do you do now, just moving forward?
Yeah, number one, I'm really proud of how hard we played, and I thought that first half was spectacular. We didn't turn it over a ton. I thought that, the bottom line is, hey, they're very good. I thought in the second half we got a little, sped up when we had leads that we could build on. And even when we were coming back, I thought we did a good job getting it inside. We got it into Abdul. First half, I thought we really moved well without the ball, upped it. And the second half, part of it, they weren't scoring. They were scoring at a higher rate, so we were taking out of the net as opposed to pushing it in transition. I thought their pressure defensively picked up in the second half and pushed us out further. I thought they picked it up, and you probably should have done some more spread weaving just to try to, in second guessing, things to loosen them up a little bit.
You felt like the ball movement was better today than it has been last week?
Yeah, especially in the first half. I thought we really moved the ball well.
What can this team do to be better when they're playing with the lead?
Keep the foot on the gas. Keep being aggressive, but at the same time, keep being making good decisions. There's a few times we're driving to the basket, and again they're coming over, and we've had that problem here in the last few games where we're trying to score with 2 guys on us instead of stopping. I thought, it hurt us to have Lamar get the 2 fouls in the first half because he was playing really well, and he ends up fouling out. But I thought 2 of his 4 turnovers were on those plays, and they were probably both legitimate calls just based on real time. But I'll have to look and see. But he did a good job in terms of distributing, and I thought Nick had 3 assists, 0 turnovers. There was some, Abdul had another outstanding game, back-to-back games with a double-double. I thought when they went small with 2, they didn't have either of their 5 men in the game. That's when they built the lead too, and when they got us up, I think 11 before we cut it back to 2 with Q's 3. And then Brown hit a big shot where I'm not sure it was even contested.
And Bruce makes no secret that he thinks the weakness of this team is just their lack of size going into every game. But how do they seem to overcome that? Murray has another 14 and 8.
Yeah, he's really good. I mean, Murray was a guy that really worried me. We were thinking about putting Abdul on to start with because he just does so many things to help them win. So, Murray is, he's a man. He's older, and he transferred. So, I mean, he's, I think, a third-year junior. And really a tough matchup because of, how he's built and the things he can do. He made a big shot on the baseline for him where he was ISO'd. I mean, he's a good player, and he causes a lot of problems. So even though they lack size, they cause a lot of matchup problems too, and move the ball well. I thought Harper we did a good job on for the most part. He ends up making a big three from about 27 feet on that one shot.
Abdul talked about his double-double. Feeling like he could do even more to help his team win. Just talk about his progress and maybe trying to
Yeah.
get more involved.
Yeah, I think that Abdul's doing a good job, and we got to play through him more. I thought we did that against Florida in the second half, and we've got to get it in, to him and Eric, because he's not turning it over. He's doing a good job of making good decisions, and he stepped up and made a couple foul shots tonight when he got fouled on that one. We need to continue to try to play through him more. That's a very valid point.
Do you worry after the last week, or last Saturday and this Saturday, losing some pretty big leads, kind of the way you've lost the past week or so, this kind of snowballing on the team a little bit?
No, I think we're young, but we got to learn from it and learn how to protect leads a little better. Today it was early in the second half where we let this thing let them get back in it, and it's at both ends that it happens, but. I just know, I remember the one shot I'm talking about, I'm like telling Q, no, be smart. And we take a quick three in the corner with 17 plus up 13. And I didn't think that was, that was kind of like they came down, I think they hit a three, and that started their run to come back.